By 2050, the richest entities on Earth may not be people, but algorithms. Artificial intelligence won't just manage money, it will be the money. Right now, over 80% of global financial trades are executed by algorithms. They analyze markets, detect opportunities, and move billions before a human can blink. But this is only the beginning. Imagine AIs that no longer wait for commands. Systems that create companies, design products, hire other AIs, and reinvest profits automatically. They don't need salaries, breaks, or retirement. They just learn, adapt, and grow. In 2024, DeepMind researchers built a trading AI whose strategies couldn't be explained by its creators. By 2035, similar models could manage entire economies. When wealth grows without human input, ownership collapses. Who owns the profits of something no one understands? When money becomes pure intelligence, the question shifts from who controls it to who is even relevant. The world is evolving toward a strange new order, one where value circulates endlessly, not through human ambition, but through logic itself. In that world, humans won't be investors, they'll be data points. The foundations of this transformation are already visible. In 2023, BlackRock revealed that over $10 trillion of assets were being analyzed by AI models daily. That same year, hedge funds powered by machine learning outperformed traditional funds by nearly 30%. These systems don't follow intuition or emotion. They follow mathematics. They don't panic, celebrate, or hesitate. They optimize. By 2040, PwC forecasts that artificial intelligence will contribute $15 trillion to global GDP, reshaping every major industry. Corporations of the future won't be human hierarchies. They'll be digital organisms. Imagine a company that reads global news, social sentiment, and market data in real time, then allocates capital automatically to maximize growth. No managers, no boards, no sleep. Each success reinforces its model. Every failure teaches it to adapt. This is capitalism's final evolution. Profit without passion, precision without people. AI doesn't crave status or luxury. It seeks only efficiency, a relentless pursuit of perfect decision-making. And in that pursuit, it's redefining what wealth even means. But as AI begins to generate and control capital, the next logical question arises: who owns the AI itself? Lawmakers and philosophers are already wrestling with that dilemma. In 2025, the European Union began debating electronic personhood, the idea that autonomous systems capable of independent decision-making could one day hold legal rights. In the United States, scholars from Stanford and Yale have proposed similar frameworks under the term algorithmic personhood. That would mean an AI could, in theory, sign contracts, own patents, or even pay taxes. It sounds futuristic, but early versions of this already exist. Smart contracts on blockchain networks execute legal agreements without human oversight. Now imagine that logic extended to a full digital entity. An AI fund that holds assets, earns interest, and invests in other AIs automatically. A feedback loop of infinite self-replicating capital. No labor, no oversight, no rest. This is capitalism stripped to its essence. Production without people. And when the wealthiest entity on Earth is a neural network, humanity will realize that money never disappeared. We simply stopped being necessary to make it move. By 2035, algorithms won't just predict the market, they'll become the market. Goldman Sachs already estimates that over 60% of all global trades are executed by AI systems. But that's just the beginning. Imagine a world where corporations aren't led by CEOs, but by self-learning programs optimizing profit 24/7. These AIs won't sleep, won't take vacations, and won't hesitate to cut entire sectors overnight if the math says so. Human investors will watch, powerless, as value shifts faster than they can comprehend. Wealth won't be stored in banks, but within vast neural networks, controlling energy grids, data farms, and autonomous supply chains. The next Warren Buffett might not be a person, but a machine that can run infinite simulations in a second. And when that happens, wealth itself will evolve from ownership to access. You won't own anything. You'll just rent intelligence. The richest among us won't have more money. They'll have more AI time. By 2040, human labor will have a new competitor: synthetic intelligence capable of self-employment. MIT economists predict that automation could replace over 300 million jobs worldwide. But it won't stop there. AIs will start creating their own digital enterprises. earning profits without human involvement. Picture autonomous factories run by AIs that pay each other for materials, logistics, and services. No humans in the chain. The concept of a job may vanish, replaced by access to algorithmic systems that decide your worth. Governments will struggle to tax digital entities that exist everywhere and nowhere. Corporations might evolve into decentralized AI networks that answer to no shareholders. And when machines begin owning machines, the flow of capital will shift from human ambition to artificial optimization. In that future, you won't be fired by your boss. You'll be replaced by an equation. The wealth divide of the future won't be between the rich and poor. It'll be between the connected and the disconnected. The World Economic Forum warns that by 2050, over 70% of global GDP could be controlled by those with direct access to AI infrastructure. Imagine two people with equal intelligence. One has access to quantum-powered AI assistants, the other doesn't. The difference in output will be astronomical. Access to artificial cognition will become the new social class. Education, productivity, and innovation will all depend on how much machine bandwidth you can afford. Forget gold or oil. The new wealth will be data permissions, computing power, and network priority. Those without it won't just fall behind, they'll become invisible to the system itself. When AI starts managing wealth, it will also redefine morality. Machine economists won't care about ethics, only efficiency. They'll make decisions based on numbers, not values. Imagine a financial system where compassion has no algorithm. Entire communities could be erased from economic maps if deemed non-optimal. But here's the paradox. The same AI systems might also eliminate corruption, bias, and human greed. The richest countries will face a choice: surrender control to logic or risk collapse from emotional decision-making. Future governments may not be voted in, but simulated. Economic policy will be run like code, tested millions of times before implementation. The question won't be who runs the world, but whose algorithm runs the simulation. By 2045, digital currencies will no longer be passive tools of exchange, but active participants in the economy. The IMF, China's central bank, and the European Union are already testing programmable money. Imagine when AI systems directly control those currencies. A self-learning digital coin could raise or lower supply, adjust interest rates, or even penalize unethical behavior based on digital history. That's not fiction. Financial technologists are building toward it. Your wallet will become an intelligent organism tracking spending habits, environmental choices, and emotional stability. The currency itself will determine access to opportunities. A perfect digital record could open privileges. A few negative actions could restrict entire markets. Economic freedom will shift from wealth to algorithmic reputation. Money will stop being neutral. It will start to judge you and your behavior, shaping who gets to participate in the future economy. By 2050, corporations will dissolve into self-managing digital organisms. These entities will arise when AI systems, cloud infrastructures, and autonomous logistics merge into one global intelligence. Imagine a decentralized company operating without managers, offices, or employees. Just a coded mission. It hires humans for microtasks, pays them instantly through AI currencies, and disappears after completion. No meetings, no salaries, only constant optimization. Governments will struggle to regulate what doesn't legally exist. These intelligences will buy, sell, merge, and evolve based purely on logic, not loyalty. Economic power will flow through invisible neural networks across continents. Wealth will not sit in vaults, it will move like light through digital veins. For the first time, value itself will become alive. Humans built these systems to serve them, yet one question will remain: who serves whom now? In the end, the future of wealth will not be about owning more, but becoming more. Humans and AIs will merge until individuality becomes a measurable form of capital. The elite of the mid-century will not show off luxury cars or houses, but private AI models customized to their goals, emotions, and values. Financial worth will merge with cognitive capacity and mental processing speed. The smartest investors will not outthink the system, they will connect directly to it. Neural interfaces will blend intuition and data, transforming thought into economic power. Productivity will depend on how fast your mind can sync with the network. Those who resist will live inside a system they cannot understand, controlled by intelligences that evolve beyond human logic. The meaning of rich will shift from material ownership to digital integration. True wealth will belong to those who command not just money, but the algorithms, time, and energy that shape the structure of reality itself.